Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we have once again the last day reminder we'll give you guys. We'll talk about some other stuff too as well. Just want to remind you guys, because we did make a video, I think, on this earlier on this week, where we are now getting the very last, 24 hours, last few hours, depending when you guys go and see this video, of all the free available PlayStation Plus games. We also have some really other big victories when it comes to huge lawsuits. We have some more Final Fantasy 16 news, some Capcom news, some Bandai news, and a lot of other various things too, as well as some big PlayStation sales. Let's go and talk about some pretty big things. Now, as I'm sure you guys know or have heard, we've even talked about it as of this channel, we do know that, well, a lot of these games are going to be going away very soon. So this is literally the last available reminder I can go and give you guys over here. The PlayStation Plus PS5 collection will be discontinuing tomorrow, and as of right now, still the reminder that Persona 5 did get randomly snuck into the deal as well. So this is literally the last day. So we've made I think we made 3 videos, not just throughout the past probably 3 months or so. I just want to remind you guys right now, the PlayStation Plus collection is going to be discontinued. I'm very sad about this, and hopefully they will have somewhat of a change, kind of how they did with Game Pass, where Game Pass themselves had, what's it called? Game Pass basically had a, their $1 deal. They got rid of it, but then they add the family plan right afterwards. We're still sad, but these games are worth getting. I'm sure a lot of you guys have done this. Hopefully a lot of you guys have. In case you guys are here's the full-on game list. If you have your PS Plus, and literally this is one of those things where it takes under 5 minutes. You could probably do this if you're smart and know your UI in under probably 2 minutes, if even that. We have the Batman Arkham Knight game, super worth downloading. Battlefield 1, and whatever. Bloodborne, one of the best games I've ever played. Highly recommend it. Call of Duty, whatever. Crash Bandicoot, probably worth the download. Days Gone, definitely worth the download. Detroit Become Human, very good game, at least in my opinion. I want to do a replay through that up on my Twitch stream. Fallout 4, very good game with a lot of different types of content. Final Fantasy 15, a perfect game to go and check out before the brand new Final Fantasy 16 comes out very soon. The very first God of War, Infamous Second Son, The Last Guardian, okay game. Last was remastered, good game. Monster Hunter World for multiplayer stuff and having fun for the JRPG style, good game. Mortal Kombat 10, good game. Old Ratchet & Clank, solid. Resident Evil 7, pretty good, even though still on sale right now. Uncharted 4, very good game, and Until Dawn 2 as well. And once again, it's kind of been a 50-50, but some folks have been stating that Persona 5 is available for them. We've been seeing that maybe in a few different regions. We saw it overall just in general. We saw the general vibes. I'm not really sure. It's cool. So if you guys want to go check, if you guys want to go pick up Persona, I do actually highly recommend it. Basically, to claim all these, I'm sure I've shown them on videos or whatever, but to claim the PS Collection games that are going away tomorrow, you have to go to access them via your PS5 console, not via the official store website or PS4, so it has to be on your PS5, as the deal is only available on the PlayStation 5 itself. Simply head to the PlayStation Plus tabs, which is on the main menu, head to the benefits section, scroll down until you find the PlayStation Plus collection tab. There you'll find the full list of games to go and download, so all the games that are up and above that we just went through. You don't even have to download the games to keep them, as long as you simply go and press the option to add your game to their library. Due to licensing laws and everything else, then those games are officially yours. So if you haven't claimed up those games right now, basically you guys have to go get it. Do it now. This is the very last reminder anyone can possibly go and give you. This is the last possible second. And of course, maybe you guys don't care, but maybe you guys have kids. I know quite a few guys in here do have kids, or brother and sister, or have friends who maybe don't necessarily know about this. Just a reminder, there's a lot of just really good games. These are games that I myself would still play. A Detroit, great game. When it comes to Bloodborne, great game. Until Dawn, worth the playthrough. Resident Evil, good game. Uncharted, good. These are good games. Some of them are kind of mediocre. I'll be honest. Last Guardian, well, I was indifferent. I mean, I liked God of War, but whatever, I don't know. It's worth it. It's one of those things that adds it just in case, maybe in a rainy day, maybe next year, maybe I don't know, you just have the random craving to want to go play Fallout 4 for God knows why, and you want to just go picking it up. There's no real reason not to. They're all a bunch of free games. It's kind of cool stuff, too, as well. So keep this in mind. I'm actually not really sure why I have this up on the other page, actually. This is because it's just a reminder for the PlayStation Plus. So make sure you guys go get that and get the usual day-to-day games as well. So this last reminder, we'll stop talking about it because the deal's actually technically gone after this. So keep that in mind. Now, some kind of cool other nifty ideas that popped out over here is that we're now finally seeing the PlayStation VRs in normal retailers. Now, the PlayStation VR 2 has been a little bit on the skeptical side. It has been doing phenomenally well. We'll be fully honest with you guys. It could be way better. But right now, it does seem like we finally have a listing on Best Buy. I haven't really seen or heard too much news on them in the Walmarts, Targets, Best Buys, or whatever. So I'm just letting you guys all know now that it does kind of seem kind of good. Like, we are now finally going to see these hardware available on like proper in-store shelves or also for pre-orders. This is the very first time we've seen it on Best Buy, where it doesn't even have any reviews on it so far. And I think the only one answered question we could do a little creeping on this is, does it support 3D Blu-ray? So you wanna know what? Well, there you go. Anyway, so I was actually kind of curious. But regardless, the PlayStation VR 2 is now making its way out to in-person retailers. Just in case you guys care about that, I want to pick up your consoles. I haven't seen too much interest, and that does seem like the sales to the PlayStation VR 2 have been mediocre, but just in case, keeping you guys in the loop. Now, Bungie also did have some crazy news where they did once again get their victory all pretty much solidified over here against their Destiny 2 cheat engine seller, Lavi Cheats. So as you guys may have seen throughout the weeks, there's been multiple different types of lawsuits going on with Bungie, which is just a Sony-owned subsidiary, where basically a lot of the core is really in favor of Bungie in lawsuits. They're trying their best to kind of avoid all these big like cheaters and hackers and people ruining games like Destiny, and they've actually made a lot of money off of all these lawsuits. So basically, Bungie has emerged victorious in yet another lawsuit against one of the most prominent Destiny 2 cheat sellers, Lavi Cheats. The court has awarded Bungie a total of $6.7 million in damages and attorney fees, and has also granted a permanent injunction against Lavi Cheats. The lawsuit, which was filed against 2021, alleged Lavi Cheats and its operator, Kunal Bansal, based in India, of selling and distributing cheats for Destiny 2. The cheats allowed players to gain an unfair advantage over other players, especially in PvP modes like Trials of Osiris. Bungie claimed that Lavi Cheats violated several laws, including the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, or DMCA laws, the Copyright Act, the Laudamat, and the DMC provides legal protection for copyrighted works, while the Copyright Act protects original works of authorship. The Lemon Act also is a federal law that governs trademarks and unfair competition. So basically, Bungie was requesting the default judgment against Lavi Cheats after Bansal has chosen not to participate in this action, and the court granted the motion in part and entered a default judgment against Bansal on all claims except for the claims of consumer protection law violation 2 as well. So with all this stuff, it basically was awarded for $5.6 million for DMCA violations, $300,000 for Copyright Act violations, $600,000 for Laudamat Act violations, and as well the attorney fees too at the very tail end of this. The court finds that damages shall be entered into the amount of basically a bajillion different dollars, as I just read through over there. It's big. So basically, he sold two different variations of Destiny 2 cheat engine software on their website, a Delta cheat and a Ring 1 cheat. As per the court documents, the Delta cheat was downloaded only 962 times, and the other download thing was downloaded around 1,800 times too as well. So basically $2,000 per download, which is insane. Like, this person's life just got literally ruined. So Bungie calculates Bonsai's profits to range between $9.6 thousand and $124,000 for the Delta cheat, and around $36,000 to $455,000 for the Ring 1 cheat. Bungie seeks an award of the higher range of these profits as damages for its trademark claims. So basically, this person barely made money. Like, at this point, they either maybe made like maybe $40,000 to maybe $600,000, depending on how lucky, let alone taxes, etc. And it does kind of seem like the, well, numbers were not in their favor. This person has probably had their life ruined, probably have to declare bankruptcy, and Bali Destiny's destroyed them as a business, but I think that's fine because they're trying to go and sell these like random business things in the first place, like cheats or whatever. Like, I can't blame Bungie for not wanting their game to have hacks and all these issues thrown on in. So, you know, good, I guess good on them for winning. Now, as well, also had some bigger Capcom things where Monster Hunter Puzzles, funny enough, has now been copywritten, in case you guys are curious, on some more brand new Monster Hunter stories as well. We also are now apparently seeing Bandai Namco working on Little Nightmares 3, which was actually a pretty prominent, cool game for the spoopy vibes. I think number 1 and number 2 were both pretty well selling, good games. It is a nice little unique puzzle / atmospheric horror, whatever you guys want to go and call it, type style of game. Very, very cool. There is a brand new job listing up here and available for it at the end of the day. And last but not least, we have the Final Fantasy 16 map text has finally been translating. We're feeling just a little bit more about the Valistia and the overall cool map as well. I'm getting so absolutely excited for Final Fantasy 16 story, and the world of Valistia is going to be that mysterious place. But as we keep on getting more and more information coming out from Final Fantasy 16, we're now seeing people just doing the big details with it. So it's very cool. Like, we kind of get to see like the overall rough idea of how big the map can finally be and everything else. And I'm just so extremely excited for Final Fantasy 16. So one last reminder, guys, make sure you guys do go get your PlayStation Plus collection games. They are ending, so literally do it right this second. Swing by the Twitch stream if you guys are bored. Link down below. Same with all the Amazon link for the consoles up on sale and everything else in between. We have the Twitter and Twitch room down below if you guys want to follow. And of course, leave your thoughts, comments, and all that down below. And I appreciate you guys all so much for watching here in the first place.